For the first time ever, Inter Miami with Lionel Messi is going to win not just the Eastern Conference but the MLS Cup. In Inter Miami's history, they've never won the MLS Cup, let alone the Eastern Conference. But this year with Leo Messi, Luis Suarez, Jordi Alba, Busquets, De Paul, and many others, they are already in the Eastern Conference. Inter Miami last year finished with the most points, making them earn the Supporters Shield, which is a trophy given to the team with the most points in the regular season. This year, Inter Miami finished third with 65 points, tied with FC Cincinnati and behind the Philadelphia Union that finished first with 66 points. The reason Inter Miami finished third was because of a difference of goals. Inter Miami's short history, all they won is a Leagues Cup in 2023 and a Supporters Shield in 2024. This year might be the year they win their third trophy, which would be the Eastern Conference and also the MLS Cup. On the other hand, we have a team from San Diego that this is their first year and they've been incredible, finishing number one in the Western Conference with 63 points, tied with Vancouver Whitecaps, who also finished with 63rd, and LAFC, who finished third. San Diego FC had a great season, and let's not forget this is their first season with players like Aníbal Godoy, Anders Dreyer, and Irving Lozano. They've had a wonderful season that made them go to the Western Final, and they're gonna face Vancouver Whitecaps. Vancouver Whitecaps also has had a great year with the legend Thomas Mueller, a World Cup champion and a Champions League winner that has been a leader on and off the pitch. San Diego FC is coming off a great win against Portland, where they ended up winning 2-1 the first match in San Diego. The second match that was played in Portland was tied 2-2, but Portland somehow managed to win in the penalties. The third match, San Diego just destroyed Portland 4-0 and got them the win to make it to the overall quarterfinals and the conference semifinals. Portland before that had to beat Real Salt Lake 3-1 in the playoff match. San Diego FC ended up defeating Minnesota United, who ended up also tying the first match against Seattle Sounders. They were defeated by Seattle Sounders 4-2 in the second match. In the third match, they managed to tie and to win in the penalties. This got them the pass against San Diego FC, where San Diego ended up winning 1-0 and making it to the conference final. On the other side, we see that LAFC had a great couple of matches against Austin FC, where in 2 games, they ended up defeating Austin, and the first one was 2-1, and the second match was 1-4, where LAFC ended up in a 62 overall win. We also see that LAFC ended up tying against Vancouver in that semifinal, and it was a wonderful match with Heung-min Son scoring in the 95th minute. It was the last couple of minutes where LAFC had a free kick, and the goal that Son scored was amazing, and that earned them the pass to the extra time where the score was 2-2, and then penalties. Vancouver Whitecaps ended up winning 4-3 because the player who missed the penalty for LAFC was the legend himself, Heung-min Son. This means that Thomas Mueller, his team Vancouver Whitecaps, is gonna play the final against San Diego FC, who is having a wonderful season. In the other side, we see that Columbus Crew faced against Cincinnati FC and ended up losing 2 of the matches, earning Cincinnati FC the pass to the next round against Inter Miami. And Inter Miami, before that, they had defeated Nashville in an 8-3 overall win. The first match was 3-1, the second one was 2-1, and the last one was 4-0 after Inter Miami completely destroyed the Nashville team. In the other side of the conference, we see that Charlotte FC ended up losing against New York City FC, and New York had a great couple of games, winning the first one 1-0, tying the second one 0-0, and winning the third one 3-1. giving them the overall win of 1-4. Meanwhile, Philadelphia Union, they earned the Supporters Shield, being the team that had the most points, and in just 2 games they defeated Chicago 2-2 and winning in the penalties, and 3-0 in the second match, earning them the pass against New York City FC. And it was a great match that they had, but New York ended up winning just 1-0, and they had a surprise victory against them. This means that in the Eastern Conference, it would be Inter Miami against New York City FC, and on the other side, in the Western Conference, the final would be San Diego against Vancouver. The favorites to win are San Diego and Inter Miami because they were the ones who finished higher in the regular season, and they are the ones that are playing at home. The final of the MLS Cup that will be played in December 6th seems to be San Diego FC against Messi's Inter Miami. And this might be the year that not only Inter Miami wins their first trophy, but this is also the year that Busquets and Jordi Alba are retiring. Meaning that Messi, Suarez, Jordi Alba, Busquets, Rodrigo de Paul, and the other players that are in Inter Miami might win their first ever MLS Cup.